Hey, 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 Uncle Mark in the mothership, 3 string, cigar box guitar, Led Zeppelin, Kashmir. All I see turns round. Just reference lyrics. Right, that's awesome. What do we got going on? G, D, G, 42, 34, 24. Those are my gauges. They're wound electric guitar strings. I'm playing through a Roland Minicube. I'm going to show you those settings at the end of the video, but for the lesson, I'm going to take the phaser out of the equation, and I'll show you where I had it before. So now, we just sound like that. We don't have any swirling modulation. So this song is simple and hard. So it's got some easy parts and some hard parts and some parts where you might need to learn how to stretch a little bit more. But where is it? Song is in D. So at the nut is open G. G sharp A, B flat B, C, C sharp D. And this is where we are. D sharp E, F, F sharp, and G. So D to bar chord, 7, 7, 7, 7th fret, 7, 7, 7. So you're going to hit the bass string and do a strum strum. You're going to go 7, 7, 7. Then you're going to go 7, 8, 7. Then you're going to go 7, 9, 7. Then you're going to go 7, 10, 7. By the way, those notes, A, B flat, B, and C. So you're going to go next time, next time, next time. Then you're going to play open. That D by itself, and then the pattern starts again. So what's really happening is you're playing this note, this note, this note, this note, and this note. But since this note is part of the chord, we don't worry about it. It's in the chord. What I tend to do is I go through this sequence B, C, and then I focus on that top string. So it sounds like I'm walking, or sounds like I'm walking up to this D note, but I'm not. I'm faking it. And if you need to practice getting this down, just hold that note and run through these notes. It's a great way to practice some stretching is right here, and hold that note the whole time. So that's part one. Part two of this song is this. So, 12-12. We're not going to play this string. Just don't even play it. Two notes, D string, G string. 12-12. 12-11. 12-10. 11-9. 10-8. 9-7. So that's the first part of this part 2. Now you're going to repeat the same thing down here. 5-5, 5-4, 5-3, 4-2, 3-1, 2 open. So the whole thing together is, and watch how I move my fingers. Again. So that is that part. The next part is just 2 chords. A G minor and an A. 2-2-2 on the A, the G minor is open, open, 3. Or you can play this chord, which is a G minor with a C, so it's a C, G, B flat, as opposed to a, which is the real chord, D, G, B flat. That's actually the G minor chord, but this works just nice. This works nice too. And the A is just a straight up 2-2-2. Putting all these pieces together is a lot harder than it looks. This has been a challenge for me. So one big caveat, this song is not technically perfect in any stretch. But boy, it'll get you in the right places and it'll get you by. I've played this for audiences and they cannot tell the difference and they just blown away. So just remember that. Also, I have a companion video and I'll show it down in the notes there. I did on Christmas, which I did outside in the cold, in the snow, and it was fantastic and fun to play. I didn't do any vocals. I have yet to figure out the vocal and guitar part at the same time. It's just, I'm just struggling with that. But getting the vibe right, so listen to the album. If you notice that last one, I focused on these 2 strings here. So I'm focusing on everything. Get to the C. So it's like going from there to there. That's how I work this. So this is a fairly advanced lesson, getting the it takes a little bit of time. So I'm going to put the phaser back on. So I believe that he uses a flange, which sounds like this. Okay? You hear that, right? That is a flanger, okay? It's a modulation effect, different than a phaser. And I don't really want to go into how these are different, but this is phase. Flanger tends to ramp up and ramp down like a porpoise. Phaser swirls around moving forward. So that's how I hear it. That's the color I hear. I like using phaser, for this song. So if you have a Roland Cube or a phaser pedal, it's really nice. If you have a really high quality flanger pedal, then you can dial it back just enough that it doesn't have that large ramps that this little Roland Cube has. So let me show you what we've got on this Roland Cube. And I'll try to make this as easy as I can and put it in my lap and show you what I'm doing here. So here it is in my lap. I'm on the Brit combo, okay? My gain is almost dimed. I've pulled my volume back. My tone is a little off center. So I'm a little on the bass side. So right here, okay, is my delay. So I got a little bit of delay, not much, but a little, and that just gives it a bounce, okay? But here, okay, I'm on phaser there. So it goes chorus, flanger, phaser, okay? So if I went to flanger, I would be there, and that sounds like this. Okay? And if I go to phaser, it's a little more subtle. I actually like the subtlety of it better. But you know, you don't need any of this stuff. You can turn it off, and this song is badass. Okay? So you don't even have to worry about this that much. This is Uncle Mark in the Mothership. Thank you so much for everything you do for me. Really, really. We're a donation channel, so we try to keep the ads off. I don't put ads in front of videos unless there's a copyright problem, and then they throw it in there anyway, and there's nothing I can do about it. But there are no ads on my channels, or minimal ads on my channels. So I'm a donation channel. I have a PayPal and a Square. They're both safe and secure ways to donate to the channel. $1 a show is all we ask. We have t-shirts on Amazon Prime. So that's really fun. The links are down in the show notes as well. And I will put a couple of things in the show notes, but most of the time I just put everything on the screen, like, you know, right there and right there and right there and right there. Put all the stuff on the screen. Thank you so much. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It really, really helps. Comments are always welcome. And like I said, this song is not technically perfect, but man, it is just a ton of fun. And if you're going to be at a bar, you go to an open mic, you pull out a little bit of Kashmir, they're going to be blown away. I'm telling you right out of the gate, you will have a lot of friends and a lot of fans. I've been playing this song for years on my Cigar Box guitar, and it never fails to elicit a response. So give it a go. Thank you so much. Please subscribe. Tell your friends about the channel. Tell everybody about the channel. And buy a t-shirt if you can. Times of COVID, it's hard to ship overseas, but we're getting there. And thank you so much for everything you do. Donations and everything, sharing on social, all of this. So thank you so much.